Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Joey Wentz. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's George Springer. That's inside, and that's how this game gets started. Next offering misses. 2-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
And a full pitch walk.
This was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And a good eye there. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The pitch. Base knock, center field. And that should be extra bases. Springer around second, headed for third. Springer headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh.
I don't know how you take that.
That was a strike. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-1. Slapped foul. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. And that one almost got him. The pitch. That one missed. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The 2-1. Dearling on the move. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags up for third. And he's up to third, Slee with 2 gone.
That is it. The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And that one in the air center field. Green settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab, Kevin Gausman.
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Zach McKinstry.
The designated hitter, Zach McKinstry.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. The 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a 3-2. Now one out to right. Springer on the move. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting second, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
The batter now, Javier Baez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gausman, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. And the 1-0. And misses inside. And if you're a hitter, you know that he's going to challenge you, right?
Yeah, you expect that, and that's why I think you go up there, you get 3 strikes, you take your hats. And this is from a guy who liked to swing it. You swing the bat.
And that's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Riley Green. In there for strike 1. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Next pitch is outside. Baez at first, 1 gone. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Gausman throws over. Baez back in safely. Misses inside. Full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. When you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game, it's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Spencer Torkelson at the plate now, and that's inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that is Springer. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Andy.
So digging in, Andy Ibanez. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Goes down looking. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing. New inning getting started. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Wentz back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. And now the lefty. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
And there he goes. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
So up next, Nathan Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Merrifield on second. Kirk at first with no outs. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. That misses, and that is ball 1. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one finds the zone. 0-1. George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Kicks and fires. Fought off foul.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
2 on, 1 out. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Now batting.
So first and second with 2 outs. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Doubled in his first AB. That's in there, and that's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Nick Maton.
The second baseman, Nick Maton.
The pitch. There's the strike. And he deals. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And it's even up. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. And it gets by him. So digging in, Akil Baddoo. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's a speed threat, Matt Vierling. Now this is in the air down the line. Springer there makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The catcher,
Jake Rogers now at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1 on the belt. That's 2. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. Blue Jays 2, and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Guerrero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Out to short. Baez fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone to the third.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman,
Brandon Belt. Next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
1 ball, 1
And there's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
This one chopped up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Swing and a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Whit Merrifield. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Baez fires over to first. That's out number 3. Blue Jays help. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry.
The designated hitter.
McKinstry, in his second season, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
On the ground, and foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And 1 gone. Now it's Javier Baez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Baez, 30 years old now, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Lukes grabs it on the run.
Now batting, center fielder, Riley Green.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. He reached out a walk his first time. Yeah, there's the strike. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
2 outs. And strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Chris Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Nope.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Pulls that one foul. The 1-2. Just missed.
Really big, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2. Bounce to third. Slings it across, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Nathan Lukes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Short hop liner, handled it short to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kiermaier now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering misses the mark. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And now it's even up.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 3. And he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Springer stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Kiermaier leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Wins. Pitch to first. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Detroit. Now here is Spencer Torkelson.
The first baseman.
The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson, #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State, and he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player to be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boo?
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Here's the 0-1. Good eye right there. And now 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Maton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers are shut down there, and they're down 2-0. Back at Comerica Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Bo Bichette.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. Wentz back to work. There's a strike.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, second baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
And now a full count. See, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Man at first with one gone, and now Brandon Bell. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's too high. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Alexander getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one wrapped foul. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Guerrero stands at first with one out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
The third baseman.
This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch just misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Ball to strike. Out to short. They get the force, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Oh, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2 the count.
Lifted in the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And the batter now, Matt Vierling. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. In the air, foul off first. Bell drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, Tiger!
In the air, left field. Lukes drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here 2-0. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Jason Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So now here's the DH, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1. Merrifield in his 7th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And here it comes. Ball one there.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Here's a 1-1. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Just missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Tyler Alexander getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Right-handed reliever. Misses off the inside. 2 balls and a strike. Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now the left fielder, Nathan Lukes. And that's in there for strike 1. Kirk over at second, 1 down. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson. And there's 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Down the left field line, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Kirk around third. He scores. It's 3-zip.
Put the run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter is George Springer.
Sit down right here. Right now.
And there's a ball. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Runner leads away at second. Pitch misses there. 2-1. There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Bo Bichette on deck for the Blue Jays. And the pitch. Springer tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 1-0.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Takes the corner. And it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runners will move up. Up the middle, Baez. The throw to first, and Bichette is retired. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. The right-hander back to work. And downstairs. The 1-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kirk hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Javier Baez will hit next.
Give it to him, Tigers!
First offering, and it just misses. Yeah, that's outside. That's a little bit low. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Green really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And this one could be extra bases. Baez round second on his way to third. Baez coming home. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
And down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Fly ball down the line. Springer on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Will Vest on the pitch here. He's been so good against lefties.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 19, Will Vest.
Now it's the second baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now the 0-1. Next offering is outside. Outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays.
Bell.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and they get Belt for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. What about playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. But they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. Leading off, Nick Maton. Gosman back to work.
Nope.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Nate Pearson appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Garcia, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. Guerrero fires to first on the run. One up, one down.
Now back, left fielder, Akil.
Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Let's go, Tigers!
Bounce to the right side. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their team today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stand, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Foul ball.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest prop.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the third out. Inning over. Down in order go the Tigers. And it remains a 3-ball game. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the Cave, and now the DH, Whit Merrifield.
Merrifield.
Let's go, Tigers!
The pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. And on to run for the Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Sit him down.
Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Varsho at third with nobody out. In the air out towards right center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lukes. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. No outs, runner on second.
Don't let him score!
Ball.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Kill the inning right here.
That one to first, Torkelson. The flip to the pitcher covering. First out in the top of the eighth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In the air, out towards left center. Green pulls it down. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. That's in there. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next one is off the plate. And the count's even at 2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. (3-2) on the way. And there's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first, Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Come on, Detroit, let's go!
They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Move to first. And Springer's in there safely. And a pitch. And it's even up. And he deals. And a base hit into right. Springer makes the turn at second. Here comes Springer around third. Will cut off, now to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead is up to 5.
He was all over that one. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Pitching change here, Tyler Alexander.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Sit them down.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score. It's 7-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. Now 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Matt Chapman to bat next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. That's in there. That's strike 1. Kicks and fires. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, inning over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Tigers 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Anthony Bass up and loosening in the pen. Swanson getting loose as well. The 0-1. There's the strike. Gosman still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Next one is off the play. Ball 1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Ripped on a line. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throws to second, the tag, and they cut him down going for 2. Kevin Biggio. He'll take over out and left after the injury.
Now playing left field.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Next is the Tigers DH, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at second with one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. That one laced to center and a base hit. McKinstry around third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 7-4.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Nate Pearson gets the ball now, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Nate Pearson.
And now, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a pitch. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The pitch.
3-0.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 second, and that's 2. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Dalton Varsho.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one is lifted in the air. Baddoo settles under it, makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Good contact guy, good defender. Alexander, in his 4th year, he throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And the 1-0. Line drive, caught.
Now back left fielder, Kevin Biggio.
2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one missed.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on, and fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the frame. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. Blue Jays 7 and the Tigers 4. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Maton.
Romano.
Go Tigers!
Here comes a pitch. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
Let's do it, Tigers!
Ball to strike. The pitch. Tries to check his swing. Now look to third. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Badu stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Here comes the 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Let's see if he can strike out the side.
So 2 down now, and here is Matt Vierling. First pitch, and he just misses. And here it comes. Top of the zone for a called strike. And a pitch. And a count 1-2.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Is just one strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No errors. They left 10 men on base.
When you see you always down, always down. When you see you hold my crown, is that a forever thing? No matter whatever brings. Make it foreign, I just got exported. Promise find the time just as soon as I get sorted. But I don't call you fams if you switch to you supported. My number out of service, man, this is a recording. Used to have to hustle on my wouldn't eat. It was days in the studio and nights in the street. It was late night Chinese 4-hour sleep. Then wake up on the couch, then rinse and repeat. I'm a weirdo and I'm chill. I'm a lover and a if you speaking, keep it real. Yeah, speaking dollar bills. Yeah, you speaking to the plug. Show me green, show me love, show me friends from the jump. Who's still with me when I'm done? New riches. Hey, hey, hey. And all my homies talking too new. Phone ringing, who is it? Hey, got no time, slow wine, move with it. Hey, one more time. When you say you rap for me. When you say you die for me. Is that a forever thing? No matter whatever brings. When you say you always down. When you say you hold my crown. Is that a forever thing? No matter whatever brings. Oh, let me tell you, I do it real life. I don't do it for the gram. And they holler from the moon to Miami. Them who understand me. Real love's better than a gram. Used to wear hand-me-downs, head to the toe. Now I'm sitting Gucci, making bread with the dough. I done slept in 50 King Louis beds all alone. When I have a minute, I'ma text you from the road. I got 9 lives, I already used 5. I've been living too fast, let me cruise by. New dudes with their new moves, do try. But I always think about you when I'm too riches. Hey, hey. And now my homies talking too new. Hey, hey. Phone ringing, who is it? Hey, got no time, slow wine, move with it. Hey, one more time. When you say you rap for me. When you say you die for me. Is it a forever?
from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is the left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And first offering is fouled off. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first, and Bichette is retired.
Batting third, the second baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Chris Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul, Boog.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Springer leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Yeah, just goes about his business, gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play, and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. First offering misses the mark. Chris Framber uses 3 types of cologne. Tropical scent for pitching, a more subtle smell when he's not pitching, and a very intense smell for when he goes out.
That's what I call self-awareness right there.
The 1-0. And there's the strike. Next pitch misses way outside. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Matt Chapman waiting to hit for Toronto. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. One left for Toronto. Now here come the Astros. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the hill here today, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy striking out for 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. The pitch. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table, he is a notorious bad ball hitter. But whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve. And 1-2.
Yeah, Boog and Altuve, a three-time AL batting champ and the first second baseman to win multiple batting titles since Hall of Fame second baseman Rod Carew won 5 batting titles between 1969 and 1975.
Two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
And now it's Alex Bregman. This to center field. Kiermaier pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And it's fouled away.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. To the right side, and it's off the bag. The flip, 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Astros are down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. The wind of the pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
That's in there. And it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next one misses. And now 3-1. Chapman leads off first with one away. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So digging in, Nathan Lukes. Line drive. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. Tucker fires it to the plate. Slide, save. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. In there for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Sit him down.
0-1 now. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Way outside, now 1-2. Right through there, got him. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mom chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. The pitch. That's in for a strike. Good eye right there. Gets the call. And the count 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Kyle Tucker, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Jeremy Pena in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. He goes down looking. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Valdez back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. That takes care of Springer. And there's 1 down.
Number 11. Bo Bichette.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the bad news is that pitch wasn't close. The good news, they're set up to turn 2 and get out of the inning.
Runner.
Bichette goes. In the air, right side. Tucker on the move. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch just misses. Base hit center field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So 2 down. Here's Matt Chapman. That one ripped but foul. Bichette at second. Bell on at first with 2 down. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and here is Jake Myers. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The right-hander back to work. That one missing inside. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it.
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Chas McCormick can't hold up, and that's a strike. Gausman throws over. Myers dives back in safely. The next pitch misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gausman over to first, back standing. He's in there safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Maldonado measures 6 feet even, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was born in Puerto Rico. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Gausman throws over, and he dives back in safely. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. And the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Here we go, Astros.
And delivers outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that one fouled off. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times the Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
2 straight.
He dives. drives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. He's safe.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Whit Merrifield.
Come on, Astros, let's go!
All right, Astros.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one a little bit high.
Ball 1, no strike.
Check swing went around. And 1-1. The wind and the pitch. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Picks it up with the bare hand. Sends it across the first. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Kirk in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Now the left fielder, Nathan Lukes. They say it went.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Bregman is under it, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. The pitch. There's a strike. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. Left-hand hitter waits. The punch out there. Now 1 away.
Away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Jose Abreu up to hit. And that one ripped to left. And it drops in. But a good job to keep it in front.
The right fielder, number 30,
Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner around second.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance to hit the ball hard like you did right there.
Yeah.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Abreu at third, Tucker at first, 1 gone. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and a count 1-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Safe. He beats the tag. We're tied at 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Here's Kiermaier now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. That one misses in the dirt. That clips the corner.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. And a foul ball. Two-one now. And that misses off the outside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Checks over to first, back safely. Next pitch is popped up. Altuve makes the grab, 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Nope, he held back. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Still tied, 1-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Here, the right-hander back to work. Strike 1.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The bat.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. On the corner for a strike. Singh, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off horror off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, Jose Altuve really tells you a lot about how he's able to play the game and feel no pressure, just performing at a high level in the postseason. And no doubt, he's been a big part of the Houston Astros World Series championships.
2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now, Brandon Bell.
The first baseman, Brandon Bell.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are the ones you just can't get back.
That one not close. 1-2 to count.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Chases that one out of the zone. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Now it's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Chapman measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And he can't come up with it.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
And next is the designated hitter, Whit Merrifield. 0-1. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. And a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. Alex Bregman sends it out. His 7th home run of the season. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. There's the strike. Yo, 1. And that one off the outside edge.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
So now 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next pitch inside, 2-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And now it's filled up. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Baseman,
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Abreu, in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Cuba. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. One gone, runner at first. And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. And the 0-1. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Abreu over at first with one away. This one in the air center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Let's go, Stros!
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bass getting loose out there. Swanson warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That's in for a strike. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And he deals. That's outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Abreu makes the catch. One down.
Now that left fielder,
Nathan Lukes next up for the Blue Jays.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball 1.
That misses off the outside edge. There's a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next offering misses. 2-1. The tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits. And now it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Stays alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Check swing, went around, and the count is 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing, no appeal.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Phil Maton takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Foul ball there. And a pitch. And that's a little high. Kiermaier leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. That misses, and the count's full. Bo Bichette waiting for a turn at the plate. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Let's go, Astros!
Gausman back to work. Ball. Just missed. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Can't glove it cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
The left fielder.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Let's get the win out.
And here it comes.
Too high. Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And the righty deals.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Let's go, Astros!
Maldonado in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
That misses. It's 2-2. Next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Jose Altuve in the on-deck circle. Hard hit to third. Toss to Belt, and the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Here in Houston, now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now that's smacked to right center. Should be extra bases. Tucker hustles to get it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. First offering misses the mark. In there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. And there's a ball. Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Bell. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one's in there, 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. And it's second.
That's bullshit.
Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Abreu.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate, 1 for 3.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Smoked on the ground a second. Altuve slings to first. Third out. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-1. New pitcher now, Anthony Bass.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one clips the corner. Righty to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get Altuve for the out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tim Meza, the southpaw, is throwing, getting that sinker dialed in. And the 1-0. And the 1-0 misses low.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Flips the corner. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Way high.
Thank you.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground to first. Bell steps on the bag to up 2 down.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter,
Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
1-0.
And that one missing low.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then this hitter gets a strike or two on him. He's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
They say you win.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. His 11th of the year. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Jose Abreu.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at-bat.
In there for strike one.
Let's go.
And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays.
Young but big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud of weak, I let my reputation speak.
So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Ryan.
And now the DH, Whit Merrifield. And the pitch. Ball one there. Presley measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Out there to center. Myers puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And first offering is fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bregman is under it.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder,
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. And the first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. Myers should have this one. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.